Good morning, guys. We are back with another carving video on this beautiful fall day. It's like 60 out, the leaves are falling, beautiful. But let me show you our log and let's talk a little bit about what we're carving today. So we are carving a miniature scaled Great Dane. So it's not gonna be like a life-size Great Dane. He's gonna be about 2.5, 3 feet tall. Or 2.5, yeah, 2.5 feet tall. This is the log. It's a beautiful log for a beautiful dog. So let's get carving. We're making progress, guys. I think we can say we're officially blocked out. You can see I added a tail around here. So, and then I think I'm gonna leave the base big. No point making it smaller. It's really pretty too. So now I'm gonna grab some other tools. And this is a wormhole. Look how funny. It landed like straight in the center. It's like too perfect because the nose is gonna be here. Oh, focus camera. The nose is gonna be here and then we'll have, you know, the lips pulled away there. Just kind of funny how that lined up. But a little more work on the ears, but I think we're pretty much done with most of the chainsaw stuff. So I'm gonna look at some reference pictures, draw on the log a little bit, and then I'll see you guys when I'm ready to start the next step. Okay, we're back. This is what we're gonna carve out next. Kind of better shape the ears here. I think I have a couple more lines. Yeah, give her some shoulder blades. And then, so I'll do the ears with the chainsaw, then we're gonna put the chainsaw away for a bit, and then break out the finger sander and the angle grinder, and really kind of start shaping the face, give her a nose, some lips, and see how I have her little jowls. Cutie. Cutie, cutie. So, let's do it. Where'd our sunlight go, guys? Huh? Where'd it go? Whew, man, when that sun goes down, it gets chilly. Whew, it's like, I don't know, low 40s right now. But back to the dog. So this was that wormhole that I showed you guys earlier. Look how cool that is. The placement's just, you know, just millimeters from being perfect. So, when I break out the Dremel next time I work on her, we'll kind of slide this over and kind of utilize it. But you can see she's got her jowls. We have some eyebrows, some cheekbones here, so her eyes will be there. Got her ears smoothed out. Added some shoulder blades. We got our tail. And I sanded this pretty smooth. So cool how it's like not a perfect circle. So it kind of goes in and out and in and out. So I'm very happy with how she's shaping out. Gonna give her some toes and everything next time we work on her. But yeah, so I'll see you guys this weekend when I work on her. It'll be like 2 days for me, but 2 seconds for you. Good morning. Good morning. It's not as nice out today. I think it's gonna be a high of like 43. So we got a nice warm coffee. We're gonna take lots of coffee and warm breaks today. But you can see I have some Sharpie marks on here. So what I do is I take pictures when I'm done at night, and then I stare at them for like 1 to 2 hours at night, just here and there, just keep opening up the picture and looking at it. And I usually will find things that I just think are a little funky or a little off. It's just hard when you're staring at the same thing all day to kind of like pick up on those things. For instance, it's got a little bit of a hunchback, which I didn't notice yesterday. I was adding the shoulder blades, and like we're talking about like, just I need to take off the smallest amount to kind of round those up, make it a little less hunchbacky. Then I noticed like this ear's a little bigger than this one, so we're gonna shave that down a little bit. And gonna give him some toe beans today. As you can see, I have that marked out. This foot needs to be made a little smaller before he gets his toe beans. And then adding a little bit more muscle structure. You can see some lines there, but we're pretty much there. And then we'll apply, I just got it in yesterday from the Stain Depot, some clear timber oil since he's gonna be painted. So we'll cover the entire carving in that today. And that will probably be it for today. I'll go out and I'll get some gray paints. The owner of this carving is working on getting me some pictures of the dog. I don't know the exact coloring. It's like that Harley, I'm gonna mispronounce this, the Harley, not Harley Quinn. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, she's gray, but then she has darker gray and black and like almost whitish spots all over her. So it's a very complex pattern. So it'll be fun but challenging to paint on. So once I have more pictures and I kind of know the colors I'm going to be using, we'll go out to the depot and get some paint or Wally World, one of the two. But yeah, so enough blabbing, let's get sanding. Okay guys, don't hate me, but I did the eyes and the nose off camera because, as usual, I needed my phone for a reference. I promise I'm working on getting a camera so I don't have to keep doing this, but look at our little eyes. I was excited to show you guys this new tool too. So, it's this concave bit. And then it spins really fast on my die grinder, and it essentially like burns the eyes in. So that's why they're burnt. But the whole thing will be painted. So we're moving on to the next step. So I got my paintbrush here, and then this is crystal cleared TWP. I've been using the Australian timber oil, but I've heard great things about the TWP, the Total Wood Preserve. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna start using the crystal clear one on things that are gonna be painted, like the Dane here. So I'm gonna open this up. Also, shout out to the Stain Depot. This is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but the packaging was like on point, like so good. Lots of cushioning. If you ever need stains, I would definitely check them out. It was free shipping and, you know, on par with all the other prices I was seeing online. So good job, Stain Depot. If you want to sponsor me, you let me know. But I'm gonna start using this stuff. So let's crack her open and get a layer on our Dane. Also, I don't know how entertaining this part's gonna be. since this is crystal clear. I don't know if it's gonna like beautify the wood at all or anything. So we'll make it fast. Let's do a time lapse. I am impressed. Look at how pretty this wood grain is. Look at the pith. Look how pretty that is. And honestly, for a piece of pine, I've never seen a piece of pine with this much character. Like, look at the coloration. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would think this was like a spalted piece of maple. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. I am honestly more impressed with this piece of wood than my carving. This is just a beautiful piece of wood. Sometimes I wish I could just leave it like this, but I do what I'm told. So we are going to paint this pupper, but we are leaving the base like this. So now that he is all oiled up, we're gonna give it like a day or two to really let this absorb in. We probably will only do one layer since we are going to be painting the dog. And then we'll poly the base since he's going indoors. But yeah, so I'll see you guys when we're ready to paint him. Hey guys, we're back. It's been probably like 3 days. Yeah, I think 3 days since we last worked on our little Dane here. So we are going to paint her today. Sometimes you gotta use what you got. And I got plastic wrap and paper plates. So that is what I've kind of protected the base with. And then any paint that we get on the base, since we're gonna leave the base nice and natural, and then we're gonna poly it since it's going inside. I just figured I'd try to protect it the best I could, and then we'll just sand away anything that gets on the base. But let's start painting. Okay guys, so don't hate me. I do this to you guys all the time. So I did most of the painting off camera because I needed my phone for a reference. Meh, meh, meh. But here's our pupper. Definitely a hard pattern to mimic. It's that merle pattern. It's like blue with all these speckles. So I put gloves on and literally spray painted my hands and then kind of just splattered the dog. So let me turn the camera around and I can give you guys kind of a close-up. So you can kind of see all these little speckles with the two different colors. And then I tried to mimic her bigger spots with a few photos I had. Like she had a bigger strip kind of back here. I know you can't really see with the sun, but there was a darker strip here, and then her back's a little bit darker. And then half her face is that dark gray and the other half is the light. So what we're gonna do now is sand all these little spots that got on the base. We're gonna sand those down. Then we're gonna oil the base again and the underside. And once that's dry, we'll do a nice coat of poly on our pupper, not on the dog, just on the base. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's get to it. Pupperoonie is done. Look at this good looking lady. Well guys, thanks so much for watching. Till next time, bye!